Hey gaming fans, so today I have another Lorcana deck. This is Flotsam and Jetsam. I like how these guys really work together. That's why I wanted to build this deck, because they have a lot of great abilities and they share them with each other. So then I also incorporated some draw power to just try and get these guys out as fast as possible and get them all onto the board. So to start, we got the 4 Flotsam, Ursula's baby. So this is a 3 cost, but when this character is banished in a challenge, you get to return him to your hand. So if your opponent has to use a removal card, you're just going to get it back to your hand. So really cool. 4/2 attacker, generates 1 lore. But the best part is that it gives all characters named Jetsam that same ability. So when they are banished in a challenge, sorry, I guess it has to be a challenge, not a card effect. But so when they're banished in a challenge, you get to return them to your hand. So he's a 4/2, so he's going to take out a lot of characters on the way. So we go to the Emerald version of Flotsam with Riff Raff, I believe it's called. Your characters named Jetsam get +3 attack, I guess. He's already a 5/2 himself, which is cool, so he's going to take out a lot of characters as well. Then we got the 5 cost Flotsam Ursula's Spy, non-inkable, but it does have Rush, which is cool, so it can challenge the turn it comes into play, and then it gives all your characters named Jetsam Rush as well, so perfect to just get them onto the board and attack right away. Then we got Jetsams. So this is Riff Raff Ward. He basically has Ward, so he can't be targeted. And your character's named Flotsam gain Ward, so he gives it to all the Flotsams. That's 3 cost. Decent stats. I mean, it does generate 2 lore, which is good, and it's a 2/2. For the other Jetsam, we got Ursula's baby, Challenger 2. So he's a 2/4. When he challenges, he becomes a 4/4. So this is obviously more of an aggressive deck to go against your opponent's characters. And then your characters named Flotsam gain the Challenger 2 as well. So they can get pretty big. Then, of course, we have the Jetsam Ursula's Spy. It has evasive, and your characters named Flotsam also gain evasive. So definitely gives all the effects of, when they're all working together. You get the evasive, you get Ward, you get Challenger. So it's really cool. And they're 3/3 for 4. Generates 1 lore. And then there's the Flotsam Jetsam card. So this basically counts as both of them. And it's got a shift of discard 2 cards, so you don't have to pay for them. You actually just discard 2 cards. Now, that could be, problematic, so that's why I included some card draw in this deck, because, you're going to get a 5/5, and he's going to get, because he counts as both Flotsam and Jetsam, he'll get all the effects of all the other cards on the field, which is cool. So he can get the Ward, he can get the bounce back, he can get everything. Whatever you have on the field, he's going to get it. So really cool. And for some added support to the deck, just to play, I just put in some Olaf, 1/3s, just a 1 drop, because the Flotsam and Jetsams all pretty much start at 3 and up. So you got to have something to put out there on turn 1. So I put the 3 Olafs and the 2 Chernobog's followers. I think I said that right. 2/1, and then whenever this character quests, you may banish it to draw a card, just to kind of go through the deck faster. I only have 2 of these, so I don't know if I would have went with a play set of 4 or not. Maybe pull out some of the Olafs. The Olafs might stick around a little bit longer because of the 1/3, but yeah, just to get the draw going, just to dig into the deck. And again, for some more card draw, we got Kuzco, Wanted Llama. So when this character is banished, you get to draw a card. So pretty much you throw him onto the field, just keep questing with him, and when your opponent decides to get rid of him, you get your card draw. Then for a little bit more aggression, I put in some Maleficent. Again, I was toying on the idea of having, instead of the Olaf, maybe 4 of this one. It's just there. You get the 2 lore. It's a 2/2. It's an aggro kind of card for Lorcana aggro. I put in some Rafikis because, you know, I like his rush ability, and he's a 3/3 to help again. I don't know. I might change this one out. I noticed this card is like heavily on the purple side, so maybe adding some green to it, some more green stuff. I don't know. I'm gonna consider that. Then we got some more Maleficents. When you play this character, you may draw a card. Again, for pretty much the card draw. Like I said, I want to try and get to my Flotsam Jetsams as fast as possible. And I threw these guys in just to have some more evasive. He's a 2 lore, and when he's banished, you get to draw a card. So again, more card draw. As you can see, this deck is all about trying to draw your way to your cards. I put in 2 freeze because I thought, you know, you got all these aggressive attacking characters in the deck, but you want to be able to attack your opponent's characters when they're, you know, when they're in the ready phase. You don't want to wait for them to have to, you know, quest or whatever. So just to exert them and then be able to attack them. I also put in some card draw, of course. We got this one. You can sing it for 3, draw 2 cards. So that's important just to get your hand built back up, especially if you play Flotsam Jetsam, the card that you shift for discarding 2 cards. And then I put in again for some more, just like freeze. This is last ditch effort. You get to exert an opposing character, and then your chosen character gains challenger 2. So basically you're going to be able to kill something that just came out on the board on your opponent's last turn, because you're going to get a pretty strong character that can you'll exert them and then attack them. And for the last 4 cards, Finders Keepers. So 4 of those, just to draw 3 cards. Again, if you're going to be playing cards like this, you're going to run out of cards in your hand. So you want to refresh your hand, you get to draw 3 cards. So that was what I was thinking on that. Anyways, this is the Flotsam and Jetsam deck that I put together. I've noticed it's very high on the purple side, so I might do some changing around, but this is what I have for now. Anyways, let me know what you think. Throw some comments or ideas into the comments below. Always like to hear what you have to say. I hope you subscribe, and we'll talk to you later.